Yeah, I'm telling you, bless you just like sneeze, son. Come on, yeah, this is all of my needs, son. I believe. Just believe in myself. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. I said, you gotta believe.
Yeah, Juarez. Yeah.
Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. I believe in people, including you. Yeah, together. None of us is fools. Yeah, using the universe like a tool. Yeah.
West Coast, y'all. Check my man out right here.
Like 100 and something dips.
You done already did it. So let me get some push-ups, 6. Check my man out, y'all. He look like a big dude, man. We're gonna talk to him in a minute. The calisthenics money clean, though. Check him out, y'all.
I'll do a couple more then while since we record.
Okay. Check him out, y'all. And we get some burpees too.
6'5", 305, man.
Yo, what's up, man?
Man, you know, I'm out here doing my daily routine. Messing with my bro, Sean G.
What's your name, man?
Christopher Lovejoy, man, aka 600, aka the best to do to get away with it.
Where you from?
LA, South Central.
Okay.
West side of South Central, Crenshaw District.
Okay.
Hyde Park, California.
6, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40.
40 on the knot.
How much you weigh?
I'm 305 pounds.
How
today.
tall?
6'5".
Okay. So 6, you work out on a consistent basis?
Yeah. Now, you know, get money. I probably gained about 70 pounds over a course of 10 years. That's when I started boxing.
Oh, so you box?
I'm a pro boxer.
Pro boxer?
Yeah. I was
Really?
340 pounds. Then when I decided to change my life and stop gangbanging and go be a pro boxer. Almost 9 years ago today.
Okay. Hey, 6, can I get some more dips and push-ups and a burpee or two, please?
Yeah.
Check my man out, y'all. All the big dudes out there. You understand?
Oh, we do pull-ups too.
Ain't no excuses.
It's a pull-up bar right
you
there
want
too.
to hit the pull-up bar too?
Yeah, we can always do that.
Check my man out, y'all.
We can always do the pull-ups.
Look at them burpees. 6'5", 306. Agile. Oh, you big dudes, stop playing, man.
We can walk up to pull-ups.
Okay. So 6. How long you been boxing now?
Now, almost 9 years.
Okay. Why did you decide to stop gangbanging, man?
Man, it's no benefits to it, bro. You know, I done seen them come and go. I went to war with the best of them, and the streets ain't what it used to be. You know what I mean? And I was coming to a point to where I'm gonna end up dead in jail. So I don't want to be dead in jail yet. I don't want to go to jail, period.
But 6, what about all the rap niggas, man, that glorify that and this and that, the younger dudes, man?
What they're doing to get their money, man. You know what I mean? And it's hard to make a legit dollar. I'm mad at the overall effect of it, but I'm not too mad at the individuals for doing that than doing something illegal. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to make a legit dollar based on our circumstances, our upbringing, and the way we messed up our records and our life and our whole attire and appearance for our environment. So after you go through all that and realize it's BS, it ain't too many options. You know, a lot of these young kids is following the trend, tattoos on their faces.
All that.
And if you're doing that, not knowing, when you get my age, it's hard to get a regular job. Unless you're doing some type of entertainment. But you can always be your own boss. I'm not saying you can't make it out that lifestyle.
Check them out,
I'm living proof.
Check them out.
Check my background. I'm 600 for rolling 60s. And nothing I didn't do. I was a full participant in everything in my neighborhood. And I'm blessed to make it here without a life sentence or death.
So 600, the rolling 60s is out of South Central?
Yeah, South Central LA, the west side.
Okay. Hey, 6, what's up with the pull-up bar, man?
Oh, you know, we can always...
Check my man out,
y'all. We can always touch them.
All the big dudes.
You know.
Check them out.
We can always touch them.
6'5", 306.
That's after the workout.
So 6, born and raised in California?
Born and raised.
What hospital you was born in?
City of Angels.
That's in LA?
LA, Los Angeles, yep.
Where you went to elementary school at?
74th Street Elementary, South Central.
Middle school?
Horseman Junior High School, South Central.
High school?
Crenshaw High School all 4 years.
You play sports?
Played football.
What position?
Defensive end.
You was nice?
Nah, cause I never played football before. I couldn't afford to pay Pop Warner. I tried out 9th, 10th grade, quit, didn't make team. 11th grade, I don't think I even tried out. 12th grade, I said I might as well. I think I could do it. And I did it. I didn't get no offers, so I went to junior college. From there on,
Where'd you go at?
Glendale Community College,
Okay.
right down the street.
Okay.
So I went there.
Hey, 6, let me get some push-ups right here
Let's
real
get it.
quick. Check my man out, y'all. All the big dudes ain't no excuses. He did some dips, burpees, push-ups, and some pull-ups. So 6, you went to junior college right down the street?
Yeah, Glendale Community College.
What was your major?
Health and PE.
What happened with that?
I got a partial scholarship to Humboldt State.
For what?
Football.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they moved me to tight end. So I left.
You ain't want to play tight end?
Nah. So I left, took a year off, and as I was leaving Glendale, some of the guys went to Glendale, went to Northwestern Oklahoma State. Man, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, man, doing all this workout.
Yeah.
But anyway, by me taking the year off and going to Humboldt, my players on my team from Glendale went to Northwest Oklahoma State. By this time, they was graduate assistants. And that's the NAIA school. So they called me like, hey, you want to come here? We give you a full ride. I'm
Full
like,
scholarship.
bro, I've been out of high school 3-4 years. He said, nah, ain't no clock here. Ain't no 4-year clock. Like D1. You can come in and play right away. Say no more. So I went there. I thought I'm gonna throw up, man. So I went there, and I played a year, ended up leaving, and went back to the streets.
Went back to the
And that'll be
streets.
the next video. As you can see, I was a good kid, trying to get out of the gang life,
Hey, 6.
go to college.
You grew up in a 2-parent household or 1-parent household?
Mostly one. I was actually conceived. I was born in '83. My dad was in the penitentiary, 75 to 85. So I was conceived in prison. And when my dad got out of prison, I was like 2 or 3 years old. Then my dad went back to prison, maybe
I got a water in my
98.
bag. So come on, let's go over there.
98.
So your dad went back to prison.
Yeah, like 98 to like 2004.
So you pretty much was out on the street just.
Well, my mom raised me. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Yeah, she passed last year.
Mom Dukes passed last year.
Tired, man. No, not last year, my bad.
Come over here in the sun. Sit on that table over there.
My dad passed last year.
Oh, your dad passed?
My mom passed 2014. This nigga Sean G got me about to throw up, man.
Man, you good, man. You good. Let me get you a water. So
we about to lay in this motherfucking shade.
all right. Hold on, y'all. Here you go, sis.
You ready?
Yeah.
I actually needed this, Sean, I ain't gonna lie.
You needed what? Workout?
This workout, man, because number one, when I do my workout, I'm 9 times out of 10 by myself. So everybody know when you with somebody, you get a little more extra motivation. And when you're on camera, it's a little more motivation.
Exactly.
So everything he just filmed was after our full workout.
Right. We already did a full
That's why I'm
workout.
still sweating. I thought we was done. So I want to show y'all the raw and uncut. I'm about to throw up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be a fake dude to be on here acting like we going hard. I'm burnt out, man. I'm really not used to this type of high intensity workout.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I did it because I got a fight coming up and it's a totally different type of workout.
When is your fight?
September 22nd.
Okay. So 6, you got kids?
One daughter.
What's your daughter name?
Audrey.
Man, shout out to Audrey, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Audrey. So now, 6, from working out, do you get any kind of, aside from the physical benefits of staying in shape, step right here in the sun for me right here, 6. Aside from the physical benefits of staying in shape, do you get any kind of mental benefits, spiritual benefits from working out?
Man, it's a little bit mental based on when I know I'm in the boxing ring. I know the work I put in is gonna benefit me somehow. So it gives a little bit more confidence, knowing that I deserve to be here, knowing that I'm not gonna get tired because I put the work in. All that stuff coming to your mind when you start getting tired and you get in the ring. You get thinking about if you was cheating, if you was doing adult things in the bedroom, if you was eating cheat meals, if you wasn't doing your road work. So all this just benefits me more when I'm working out, knowing that ain't nobody doing this.
6, how important is the gas tank in the boxing ring?
It's 90%, that's almost everything. You know, you can have all the skill, all the power, but if you get tired, you're gonna lose the fight. Boxing is 95% endurance. You know, I'm gonna say 90% endurance, no, I'm gonna say 80% endurance, 10% skill, and 10% confidence. Some people say it's 90% confidence.
What's
but
your
that don't
record?
work. I'm 21-1, 20 knockouts.
21 wins and 20 knockouts.
20 wins, 20 knockouts, 1 loss, 1 draw.
Okay.
20, 1, and 1.
Okay, cool. What's your aspirations as far as your boxing? You want to take it as far as you can take it?
Well, I'm giving another run now, man. I'm 30 pounds down in the last 3 months.
So you was 340 pounds?
I was
man?
338.
What you was eating that made you get up that big?
That wasn't even my biggest, man. I just kind of gained that weight gradually since I've been out the ring, bro.
What was your biggest?
340 when I started boxing. I got down to 275.
Really? What did you do to drop that weight?
Well, Floyd Mayweather told me this is when I moved to Vegas to go start boxing. He said I was too fat to be a boxer. He said he'd give me 20,000 if I lose 20 pounds. So I just started eating grilled meat, vegetables, no carbs, a little bit of barbecue sauce, doing cardio, and just eating the same food every day, man, for like a month. I lost like 20 pounds.
He gave you the 20 stacks?
Yeah.
Man of his word.
Yeah. Just when I first moved to Vegas, first started boxing.
Okay. Now, 6, you train every day?
I'm about to, yeah. I'll be on and off. I'm gonna try and keep this going. We just did.
What's your diet like now?
I've been eating a lot of watermelon, bro. Like I said, I'm about 30 pounds down the last 3 months.
Where do you want to get to?
A little, at least 20 more. 280, 285. You know what I'm saying? Get like 280, 285.
Stay right there?
You know what I'm saying? Stay right there. And I can get used to my body being like that. I'm already feeling good though. Like I told you, when we did them dips, I ain't done dips in at least 5 years. So I feel a lot better just walking around.
6, you ever did time in the joint?
No, I just kind of never been to Penn.
LA County?
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
I mean, I'm a big dude. Dudes don't really want to fight. LA out here, you get your name from fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up fist fight.
Fist fight. You get your name for fighting. That's where you really get your name at county jail. And I've never been to county jail like everybody else, doing months and years, but I stepped in there a few times. It's cool. Stomach hurt, man.
We gonna listen.
Right here.
Okay. So no jail time, nothing like that.
No.
What made you change your life, man?
Well, number one, I believe in God, man. You know, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. And the route I was going.
That ain't corny, 600. Some
Nah.
dudes would think that's corny.
Well, a lot of people think that religion and God is corny because they're not educated, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the Holy Spirit, but you know, I don't knock nobody for their upbringing. You know, my job is to really just lead by example and let everybody know God is real. You know, I'm a living testimony. I'm living proof that you can do anything. I mean, I was an all-out gangbanger, bro.
All out.
And I decided to change my life and go be a pro boxer.
You was all out, 6?
Unheard of the things I did in boxing. At 32 years old, with no boxing experience, no trainer, no manager, no promoter, no sponsor, I got to 19-0, 19 knockouts, made $250,000 for my first paid fight. Ranked by WBA, World Boxing Association, which is the #1 sanctioning body in boxing, top 15. I was ranked by them 8 times. Ranked by IBF, USBA 12 times. You know, flew me all over the world. I got signed with the 2 biggest boxing promoters in world history, Don King, Eddie Hearn. So it's people who've been boxing all their life and didn't get to do the things I've done. So God been on me, on my side this whole time.
God been on your side, 6?
Yeah.
6, did you choose the gang life or did the gang life? Because I'm from Jersey, I'm from the East Coast, and I grew up in the 80s and 70s, and the gangs wasn't over there. Does it, explain it, are you just like from where you were your neighborhood, you automatically in, or do you choose to get in, or what?
It go both ways. It chose me based on where I was living, how I was living.
Where you was living at?
South Central LA, West Side, Crenshaw District, Roller 60. My stomach hurt, man. Hope I don't throw up. Shit.
It's real, y'all. This is live TV.
So, like I told you earlier, I was trying to escape that life.
But it chose you though, 6? The niggas in the neighborhood?
Yeah. It chose you. I mean, you're there. You're born in it. I wasn't born nowhere else. I told you where I would live at. I was already born in it. I was just trying to escape it. And once I realized I wasn't going to NFL, I came right back to my roots.
All right, y'all. You want to cut the interview off, 6? You want to
We
keep
can
going?
cut it, man. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
All right, y'all. 600. Check them out. All this links below this video. Peace out, 6. I appreciate you, kid.
Yeah.
All right.